Hey everyone, Dave here. Welcome to a new Raid Shadow Legends video. Today I'm bringing to you a new raid tool, a tool that I've created to help myself and I want to share with you. Of course, it might not be as groundbreaking as the great tools from Deadwood Jedi and Hill Hades and his team, but it's helping me and I hope it will help you too. So let me jump straight into it. I've created a sheet to help us with the champion training events. The first thing that I was thinking about and what would help me with those events is that getting into a tournament or an event, I want to know how many points I can get for whatever resources, for energy, for brews and such, and how much it's going to cost me. So I'll explain using a scenario and then I'll go through all of the fields in the tool so that you know how to use it. First things first, of course, the tool is read only. So you have to go to File and make a copy from Google Sheets so that you will be able to edit it, edit your own copy of it. And then I'll add the video, that explanation video in the sheet itself, so it's a reference for you. And then again, the link for the tool I will add in the video description and in the first comment. So let's dig into the tool. If you're getting into a tournament there, let's say that you have two 5-star champs that you're going to bring to. Let me zoom in a little bit. We'll keep zooming in and out to make sure that you can view the tool properly there. So let me just do this. Okay. So the scenario we're doing, you have two 5-star champs that you're bringing into 6-star. You're building for Hydra or Clan Boss and you're just waiting for the tournament to do so. These will give you 600 points, 300 points each. For these two champs, you want to use brews on them to max them out because you don't want to just like take a while maxing them. So when you put the number 2 here, like you're bringing these two 6-star champs all the way to level 60 using brews, that will give you the number of brews you need and how much silver would you need to do these champs to max. And then if we zoom out again, you'll see that it will give you the number of total points that you'll get for this. So you have the cost and you have the number of points. That just gave you 1500 points. You're still not there yet. So let's zoom in back again. Now you're using energy, not brews anymore. You have your 3-star food champs. You have 30 of these that you're going to do 5 runs on Brutal 12-3 on. So that will show you how much energy you need and how many points this will give you. And then other than these 30, you have another 10 that you're bringing all the way to level 30 to feed those 30 into them and bring them to 4 stars. So you put 10 here. And then if we zoom out again, you'll see that that just gave us how much energy we would need to do this and how many total points we have. So that will need 1000 energy. And then you'll notice the energy numbers are different here, and I'll just tell you why. And this is the total number of points we'll get. The energy number is different because in that disclaimer or caveat that I've put in red, I'm assuming that you're running 12-3 brutal campaign with 4 champs, 1 campaign farmer and 3 food champs. If you're doing this, then the energy needed is just divided by 3. Of course, if we put like, let's say, we might get some irregular cases. If I put a number that's not a multiplication of 3 here, let's say I'm doing runs with 10 4-star champs, you'll note that I've got a fraction on my energies. The number will be close, but then, yeah, that's how it goes. Still, you'll need at least like add 1, subtract 1, whatever, but that would be the energy that you're going to need. And these are the total points. As we talked about it, so I wanted to fit this for the majority of people playing Raid. So I know that the majority of us, I know that I'm doing so. We're doing Brutal Campaign 12-3 with 1 campaign farmer and 3 food champs, and we're using double XP during a champ training event. If you're not doing this, then there will be a variation. I didn't use any rate card calculation or, well, the double XP, you can just ignore it and multiply the numbers by 2 the cost, basically. But I know that most of us are running 12-3 with the double XP boost active during a champ training event. Um, of course, if the tool, if you like the tool, and many people gives me comment that they want to add, like, let's say 2-star champs here, whether like they are doing a couple of runs with them or putting a single brew or something, I can add this to the tool. But I've just wanted the first version to be with the most the things that we use most. So I ignored 2-star. I ignored Ascension because Ascension will give you very few points. So just ignored it. It won't be a factor there. You can just get to the points, and then if you got like 50 points left, you can get these with ascending the 2 champs that you just maxed. So this is how you use the tool. You just put the number here. This is the number of champs that you run. So the first section is for brews, then energy, and then the rank ups. So you put how many champs you're doing, you're putting the brews in. I've put 2 columns here basically. The first one is for 3 brews, and for the energy section, it's for 5 runs on 12-3. So you might say that I'm not using 3 brews, I'm only using 1. I'm not doing 5 runs on 12-3, I'm only using 4 or whatever. Yes, the formula can be adjusted. If you go into any of these, you'll see that the formulas for the energy and such can be adjusted. But as I said, I had to go with a number, and I went with the number that makes sense for most of us. So these 5 runs or 3 brews will bring your champs to a decent level, like level, you'll see here 16, 18 or something like this. So that's what the majority of us are doing there. Yes, it can be adjusted, but this is what where the numbers are. So 5 runs on 12-3 or 3 brews. So that's just gaining some levels, giving these champs some levels before feeding them into other ones. And then the second column for brews and energy is for all the way maxing the level for this champ. If we go here, and then that will give us total brews needed. You only update, and that's also a good caveat, not to break the formula. On your copy of the sheet, only update these fields here on the left hand side. So number of champs that you'll do a few runs with or all the way, or number of champs you're ranking up. The rest is being populated by the formula. Don't touch them so you won't break the formula. So it will give you here total number of brews needed, how much silver you need. Total points is just a fraction of what's here. And then you get in the big boxes total points and total energy. If you think it makes sense, let me know. I can put a third box for the total silver needed here maybe. And as I said, I added second tab for the event, but the point calculation formula is exactly the same for both. So you can use the same tab for both events. Make a copy, use it. Did I miss anything? Energy needed multiplied by 3, and that's how we're calculating it. And I've put just screenshots from the games, from the events here, of how the points are calculating, so that you can just review the formula if you want to tell me if something is not working or something. But I've tested this, and also the numbers are populated on Iomi Love. You'll see them there if you want the calculation, just not with the double XP boost. I hope you like the tool. I hope it helps you. I guess we'll only know when we get into the fusion, probably in the next week or so. Please test it and let me know what you think. Please help me with like and subscribe on the channel so I can invest more into updating the tool if you like it. And let me know what you think. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, and most importantly, comment on this video and let me know if you're liking the tool or not. I'd be happy if I know that I'm helping you do some things in Raid. I guess that will cover it for the tool. I'll be waiting anxiously for your testing results, but I guess we'll have to wait till we have a champ training event. But yeah, that would be in a few days, as I said. Let me see if we have any coming actually before we wrap up. If Raid loads. So no, we don't have any. But like I said, okay, we'll wait for a few days and I know. Keep playing Raid, like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye.